Oh, we're live! Whoop! Hello?
Hello?
There we are. Alright. I'm echoing on somebody's end. There we are. Alright.
It's not mine.
Are we good now?
Yeah, we're good.
Alright. Hello, everyone. We are live. Welcome to... I am echoing on somebody.
I don't know who
I think you're
though.
echoing on yourself somehow.
Yeah.
I keep seeing Tyler's light up.
I don't... It's... Why? This is plugged in all the way. Put your headphones on. See if
Please
it's
hold.
too loud. Are we still echoing?
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, we're echoing.
Why? Tyler... Don't.
Poop?
What setting should it be on? 3 or 2?
3.
Why? Oh. Duh, 'cause it's on the wrong microphone.
Is this circus music?
This is the Coterie playlist from last time we were here.
Okay. I don't hear the echo anymore, so we might be good.
Yep, we should be fine.
Alright.
Because it's
Alright.
on the wrong microphone.
Sorry. Alright. Hello, everyone. We are on episode 73 of DoGsCast. We're going to be taking a few moments to send out our links, let people know that we are live. I gotta alert our Discord. We gotta make some tweets and do some retweets. We're going to be getting started with our session in about maybe 10 minutes or so, but in the meantime, we're going to be sitting back and chatting for a few. Thank you for joining us, and we hope you enjoy tonight's episode. Sorry about the little tech difficulty there. I'm
a crispy chicken nugget.
Yeah. We just are coming off the coattails of celebrating the 2-year anniversary of Chaos Crypt, as well as Jer's 24th birthday. So we got 2 years under the belt, which is kind of cool. We were just looking at some old DoGsCast episode titles, and we've come quite a long way. Yeah, thank you guys for joining us. I gotta let the Discord know. Yippee! What is that?
Cola! I'm sorry, I've had a jazz version of the little Yippee kid, and I am obsessed with it.
Yippee!
Yippee! 73!
I'm gonna find it, I'll send it to the server, it's so fucking funny.
Creeped.
I'm playing Fortnite and drink cola. Yippee!
Oh, Chaos Crypt needs a tweet still, right?
Yeah, I'm in the middle of that.
Oh, okay. I did it on Cavian Studios already. We'll give people a few minutes to roll in chat. What?
I hate my phone. I don't know what it's doing. It keeps putting in the wrong images. Oh.
What?
Please go look at the recent Chaos Crypt tweet.
Me when I fucking get you! Wait, that makes sense. Anyways.
It makes sense. That's not what I wanted. Earlier today, I somehow sent Jasper the same image of DOG wearing a hat from Milo Murphy's Law like 20 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
Me when I fucking get you. That is topical. That is topical.
The Herberts.
No.
When I fucking get you.
It's okay.
Oh.
Alright. I gotta pull up stream. Yippee! Oh, Torapud.
Torapud. Pudding.
Me when I fucking get you.
I'm sorry, I'm going fucking feral over the... Did you fucking tweet it at me? The
What is
fact
happening?
I was added in Jer's reply to the tweet that said "send me when I fucking get you," and that's very funny to me.
Oh, you probably retweet. You probably
Yeah.
replied to your retweet of it. Twitter's funny. Anyway, welcome.
It's stuck in my fucking head. I'm crying.
Twitch is only telling me that there's one person here, but I know that's false.
Because I'm also here.
And I'm here. And Rayne is here.
Oh, now it's starting to update.
What?
For me.
Yippee!
Shout out to Ninatella. Hello, Ninatella. You might be a bot. Hello, Sega Dream. You might be a bot. Oh my god, I love that image. Hold on.
Just looking at
Do you
people
see
in
that?
chat. If these people are not bots, we are so sorry.
Yeah, I'm very sorry if you're not a bot.
You know what's funny, Jer?
What?
You just brought up Amaranth. Guess who's the top of my recommended channels?
Amaranth?
Mm-hmm.
What, is she still changing into a new bikini? Because I don't know, hot tub streams are... Anyway. Which is weird.
Do you want me to click onto her stream?
No.
I'll do the
Revive
research.
Lucio!
Revive Lucio.
Yeah, we were trying to, Jared and I were talking about the origins of Revive Lucio. The other, when we were doing the
You were a
yogurt log.
Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
You were Yo Lucio. The fucking Luxray, right?
Was it a Luxray?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, it
Was that a
Lucio? A Lucio or something.
Yeah, we managed to squeeze in the yogurt lock this year, which we're happy about. We're gonna try and stream it a little more. I don't know what Jer's doing at the moment, but what? Are you good?
I found a switch clicky.
Yes. So be on the lookout for yogurt lock streams if anyone's interested in that. We beat Faulkner.
Our current lineup is God, trying to remember off the top of my head. Yo Misas.
Yo Mises!
We have Yo Rasmises, who is Yo Misas, and it's a
It's a victory bell.
which has like
Oh, true.
95-90 on 95-95 for almost every move of power and accuracy, and it's like, what the fuck?
I think that Yomi Sus is gonna be the MVP of
I
this
think
run.
that Yo Misas is gonna be the Yo Blunt of this round.
Yo boy.
We had Yo Dip Dot, who turned from a worm into a rodent worm,
Yes.
who I think died.
I think so because I have basically infinite channel points and I can revive whoever the hell I want. But
Jasper is truly the Nuzlocke.
it's
I'm playing it like a Nuzlocke. Jasper plays it like God.
I play it like a dubious Nuzlocke.
Who
But,
else was there? There's Yo Spritey.
Who's a slow bro? Slow King?
Slow bro.
And the Ammonite.
No, yeah.
Whose name I
Yo-Yo.
Yo-Yo.
You spent like 5 minutes just saying yo,
Yo.
and then you said yo-yo, and you're like, go with it. I'm like,
And I am proud of that. And I stand by that. I do. Yippee.
we haven't found anything very interesting yet.
There was Reggie Steele and you didn't want it. And I was like, that's round. And you're gonna pass that up.
You
You're gonna
didn't
pass
press
up-
catch Mon.
You know I could have, damn it. Anyway, watch the yogurt lock, it's fun.
Watch the yogurt lock and drink cola.
Yippee! Named name. Thank you, named. You're at work, but you're still listening. That's okay. Thank you for hopping
Will
on
we
by.
Will we
What?
get another donut picture?
Donut.
I
Nim
could.
post pictures of the Donut T Frost and Scott server, and it's becoming a highlight of my day.
Me at the donuts when I fucking get you.
Me when I fucking get you. Alright. Is there anything we need to say? I mean, it's 10 o'clock. Is there anything else we need to say before we kind of get going with session and introductions and whatnot?
Yes, that Sony believes that Venom 2 paved the way for the return of the box office and cinema.
Huh? Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
not,
I can believe that.
one of the top earning movies in recent history of Spider-Man No Way Home. No. Venom 2
Venom 2.
for the Nintendo 2.
Happy
Alright.
10-year Game Grump.
Happy 10 years! Sorry. I will say that, Jer, did a very nice thing for me. And, Game Grumps is putting out a 10-year anniversary varsity jacket that is quite a pretty penny. And Jer bought me it. So, I will be donning that when it finally gets to me in, like, December, I think.
Remember when every NPC was Dan Avidan?
I'm still working on it. Anyway. Whoa, alright, so, yeah.
That was a lucky paycheck.
Yeah. Alright, it's 10 o'clock. Do we want to get going with our introductions and starting session and recap and stuff?
Repoop. I'm the first one who does the intro, aren't I?
Yes.
Sometimes I forget, because with Elementals, I'm the last person who does an intro.
Hmm.
So it's two extremes. Wait, something just went wrong.
Huh?
Can everybody hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Okay.
I think that was just someone joining the...
I got scared. The computer went ba-da-dum.
No,
Right, Mike.
I think it was Discord.
Anyway.
Well, Lynn is... Rayne is chewing.
I am hungry, and I need... Do you want me to starve? I am a growing boy, Jasper. I am a growing baby boy.
Hello. Hi. My name's Jer. I'm the DM of DoGsCast. And I'm speaking directly into your ear right now. You will see Venom 2 for the Nintendo 2. And you will recognize that my pronouns are they/them.
Happy they/them summer. Hello? My name is Jasper. I use he, him pronouns. I'm going to be playing Callisto tonight.
Hello, my name is Rayne, and it's Genevieve Emberstone. Yippee!
Oh my god. Yippee!
The Rapture Party really be like Genevieve going, yippee! And then everyone going, yippee!
Yippee! My name Lucio. My pronouns are he, they, and I'll be playing bitch Sylvan.
The dude on screen.
The guy. Literally the
Whoa,
guy.
what the fuck?
Holy crap.
Sorry, sorry, I think this was like... There was a loud sound outside, and it, like, made my fan, like, move, and sorry, it startled me.
Eek.
Hi, me Tyler. I don't know. Green. Big green.
Big green. I'm playing little green. Tyler's playing big green.
Yippee!
Tyler a tree? You are but a... Oh no! I thought of the unfortunate implications of the end of my sentence. I was gonna say, is Tyler the tree and are you a little fruit? And then I fucking remembered it was a
Everybody
I'm
with me now. Yippee!
Yippee.
I'm sorry.
Can we get a yippee from the peanut gallery that's somewhere back there?
Hold on.
The peanut gallery. Hello.
I'll go check on the peanut gallery.
Bring them into the room. We need them.
We need the peanut
I
gallery
don't
to
know
say
exactly
yippee.
which show right now, but- Okay.
Yippee!
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to disturb the peanut
A
gallery.
very quiet chorus.
I'm sorry that I'm disturbing. War. Your fetus. Sam.
Why is there a bunch of water
And
here?
that's the part of the show where I close the door.
We close the gate to the
I'm-
closure to the penis gallery.
Yippee!
I need to go home. I'm already home. I need to go home.
Are you gonna be able to give us a recap or no?
Oh god, that's my job, isn't it? Fuck. It was sad. It was sad. There was a funeral for Praxis's mom. They threw her ashes so she could become the sand. It was real symbolic. And Praxis was like, okay, alright, gonna set off a shot for the mama. And then she pew pew, and then it's like, that's not a fucking crossbow. That's a goddamn gun! And she's like, holy shit, I just awoke my weapon. That's cool. Later, bitches, and she gassed her noise, disappeared, and took Annalai with her. But not really. She's just staying home to be queen because, like, you know, responsibility. But responsibility's fucking lame. Also, Tora's sister there. Tora's sister Moxie, who was bambished for trying to keep Tora safe, was there and was like, I'm having a good time. And Tora was like, stop having a good time. Hang out with me. I was like, I don't know. And Tora was like, we're gonna beat up our moms. And she was like, oh fuck yeah, let's go. But like not really, but like close enough. Like it's fine, don't worry about it. So now we gotta go to Tora home again. So plot can happen.
Holy crap. Plot.
Plot.
I'm very sunburnt.
All right. Are we ready to start session here?
Yeah.
Yes. Drop mozzarella stick.
It is a brand new day under the light of Velstrana's sun. Obligatory reminder that there is now one sun. And the party is prepping to move out of the Star of Crayon and onto the boat. The Exodus! Not the Shepherd, like I said last week. And so we will quickly pop over.
The slideshow isn't working.
Slideshow not working?
Peel myself from my chair.
Well, the show fixes. We shall pop over to the map of Bickerfall, which is
gonna say we're gonna pop over to Mathandi, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here?
to Ickerfall, which is not that far. It's only a tiny bit north, and this is probably a couple-hour trek. As I put down the Exodus, and I increase it to a massive scale. This is what it looks like.
Well, the audience. Oh, can the audience see it?
Nope. Yes.
Ow, I'm okay.
And we give our players a few minutes to speak before we arrive.
I do want Callisto to talk to Toralef, but I do want to give a few just if you're still figuring out the slideshow and stuff.
It won't pop up for whatever reason. I don't know why. It has been the same.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yippee, black screen.
We're sorry.
Just put an image of like a cat's face really close up there.
Alright, hold on.
Put the close-up of Moxie.
Wait.
If you're gonna put a close-up of a cat's face,
Oh.
put the disgusting Moxie picture.
Why is the Exodus so big?
Because for scale.
For scale.
Clearly, it is, larger than the mainland of the continent. Look, Toraleth's home is gone.
Yippee.
It's gone.
Wait, if you place it right, you can get rid of Callisto's too.
Hell yeah! My god!
There we go. Everyone in
I
the
found
party's
mozzarella
hometowns are covered.
stick.
What mozzarella stick?
Do. I have mozzarella stick.
Hell yeah.
You want one?
I wish.
Yeah, let me hand it to you through the screen. I'm
Thanks,
handing
bro.
it to you through the screen, dude.
I
You got
am
it?
receiving. I am receiving, yes. Thank you.
I don't have
What?
any. I don't have any marinara sauce, sadly.
That's okay.
What am I doing? I have like a minute
Huh?
of free time.
I'm eating these bitches
Oh, I
dry.
Oh my.
Well, there she is.
She's beautiful.
Oh my god. She
Oh.
looks great. I cannot stand this image. On God.
Aw.
Can we fix the size of the goddamn bolt?
You're
Oh yeah,
doing
I'm
something.
setting up
Oh,
the
okay.
book
At the
on that
moment.
page.
Alright.
But we might have to deal with that for a minute. Jared's just making a separate map, I think.
Oh, okay.
I literally have all the pieces. I just need to stitch it together.
That's what Big
Get-
Moxie wants
Are
me to
you-
think.
Give us a few moments.
Are you a man or a Muppet?
I'm a Moxie.
Let's take a second. What movie would you replace all characters but one with Muppets?
Ooh.
I feel like this has been answered before, but I'm gonna give the answer that I saw that I think is the funniest. It's replace Beauty and the Beast,
Mm-hmm.
where all of the characters are Muppets except the Beast, who is a human actor. But when he finds true love at the end of the story, he does not transform from Beast to man, but Beast to Muppet.
Yeah.
Moxie.
I love that one.
Can we stretch it so it's 3 characters that get to stay human instead of 1?
Make your argument.
Devil's Carnival. Not a
Oh.
good movie. But it's very bad and it only has like 2 or 3 really good songs in it. But imagine these 3 people going to hell for various stupid reasons because only one of them even vaguely deserves to be there. And they're getting tortured by fucking sexy goth Muppet. I just think it would be very funny.
I know nothing about this movie.
It's like Hot Topic. Imagine you go to hell, but it's all Hot Topic. And you go to hell because you were... The reasons the people go to hell. One lady, she is greedy. You know, that makes sense. That's a sin, right? One of the woman, the other woman, she was being abused by her partner. And you know the third guy? You want to know why he went to hell? Our main character, and no, the only one who escapes hell. He was sad his son died.
Huh.
It is a weird fucking movie. And like I said, it only has like 2 good songs in it. Apparently the sequel is better.
Alright, we're on the boat now.
Yippee.
Okay. All right.
I think
One
everybody
more?
has control of their tokens.
I have one more.
Nope.
Jurassic
I do.
Park. I do.
Yeah, that's a good one. I wonder why Lucio is the only... I'm gonna need somebody to tell me who they are real quick.
I'm me when I fucking get
Okay.
you.
Okay.
There we go. Into the water. Drown, drown, drown.
Okay.
Right. All right. Do we want to pull it in real quick?
Sometimes you need a little slice.
Callisto will talk to Torleth, but I want to give people their time if they want to do something first.
I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
Yeah.
No, dude, go for it.
Callisto probably just... They're probably getting close to Mount Maroc by now. I imagine that, like, we can probably start to see it in the distance.
You could probably see in the
and-
distance from Crayon, couldn't you?
Well, yeah,
Pretty
true.
much, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that long of a trip. But as we're nearing, Callisto's gonna find Torleth real quick. I know the last time you came here, you didn't really seem that thrilled. And I imagine that the feeling is still probably the same. I just, I wanted to check on you. How are you holding up?
You know what? This time, I don't really feel, I don't know, nervous. I'm mostly just trying to get things done. I don't
Yeah.
care of literally anything until, I don't know, something changes. I feel like nothing has changed or have gone the worse for me, so I need things to change.
Of course. I didn't go with you last time, but I just know that it was quite the experience from what I heard, and I just want you to know that I'm here for you. And, you have to do whatever you have to do, and I believe in whatever that is. I know things have
appreciate
been hard, not just for an individual here, but for all of us.
yeah.
And, I think change is not necessarily something you need to be afraid of. And if it's change that you need, then you go and get it, you know?
Yeah.
I just wanted to check in, you know?
Yeah.
If there's anything you need at all, please don't hesitate to ask, whether it's about this or any kind of gestures down at Torleth's leg. If you need help learning how to walk, I know I also use fire, so I'm probably not the best person to ask, but I am always here if you need it for anything at all.
I really appreciate that, Callisto. I think I'm all good, but I don't know. I guess actually I'm more nervous about, I don't know, what could happen. I don't know if anything's happening. What if I'm just freaking out over nothing and I'm just like, hey, what's going on? And like everyone's like, whoa, slow down. I just feel like something isn't happening right, you know?
9 times out of 10, when you have a feeling in your gut, it's almost always true. That's one thing I've learned since leaving Leshta all those years ago, but if you have that feeling, you follow it, you know?
Right.
And, I mean, hey, it doesn't have to be all bad. He probably looks over to Xavier, who's, I'm assuming, pretty close by. I wanted to congratulate you on that as well. It's been a long time coming, and I'm very happy for you both.
Yeah, it sure has. And he looks at his non-existent watch on his wrist. Probably within 10 years. 8, maybe. But took a while.
Yeah. Well, hopefully when, things start to settle and maybe we can find some peace, you can lead a happy and fulfilling life, the two of you together. And I'm glad that you're able to do that.
Yeah.
But there's some hurdles we have to cross first, aren't there?
Sure are.
And you may not need anything right now, but please. And he's like probably not like grabbing Torleth, but like wanting to like really like put his hands on his shoulders almost. Please, if you need anything from me at all. And he like goes to say something and he stops. If you need anything at all, just please let me know. I'm always here. For you, for Xavier, for Raz. Just let me know, okay?
Torleth takes a breath in, and he actually goes to put a hand on Callisto's shoulder, and he just nods. I get you, bud.
Yeah. Callisto nods back. In the meantime, until we get to Mount Morocco, I'll probably be around Captain Rapture if you need me.
Alright.
Try to rest until then.
Yeah.
And gives him a nod and probably just walks off to his captain.
Captain, okay.
Rapture's actually gonna put a hand on your shoulder as you walk by, as Rasmesis is now in charge of the boat.
Callisto will watch over Raz as well. And gives Rapture a nod and probably knows that he's also probably going to talk to Torleth as well.
Yeah.
Let me dread boat.
Hey, Torleth. Haven't gotten to talk to you since, we all showed up at the Star. Seems like you were pretty rattled when we got there, and I just wanted to know how you are.
I didn't think I would get to see her again. Moxie, at least, and I almost totally forgot that she would be there. It's just... But that's the whole point, of her banishment. It was the whole point of Alex's banishment, too, that we would forget about the eldest twins of the leaders, that they never existed, because they did something terribly wrong, even though one was in the right and the other one was in the wrong. And one basically got to go scot-free.
Sometimes justice has a sick way of showing its face.
You're right about that.
Are you nervous?
I'm not as nervous the first time I came back in, 10 years? Now, almost, 2 years later, not even? I am coming back again. I mostly am just looking for an answer. I don't want to even perceive anyone else except for my mom's, and I've totally shaken those nerves off. I just need something to say, hey, here's what's happening, because I feel like I've never gotten that answer before in my life.
Closure is pretty hard to come by, especially in our line of life.
Right. speaking of that, our line of life, it doesn't feel like we're divine wielders or anything. It still feels like we're 22-year-olds who are, got shunted into something.
Yeah, I was younger than you guys when I got Schism. It's a lot. I went on some pretty dangerous travels. A lot younger than I should have. Whether they're more or less dangerous than what you're facing now is hard to tell at this point. In the end, but I think you guys are handling it better than we all did. We were very disjointed. We didn't work together. The only one who really got along with each other was myself and Balder. The others, we were scattered.
So, it's a good thing that we're all, stuck with each other, right? That's what you're saying?
There's strength in numbers, and, when the weight of the world is on your backs, it's always good to have somebody else there to shoulder it with you. Kind of side-eyes Xavier. So, that finally happened?
Yeah, yeah. It was right after I got my leg blown off, but I guess it was as good as time as any.
Yeah, timing doesn't seem to be, a gift that comes with divine weapons. That's something you gotta learn.
I think I learned it. I hope I keep it. Not like I did my leg. That was a weird joke.
I mean, I've heard and made worse, so...
Oh. Well, good to know.
Well... You know your mom's better than anybody else. They can be pretty strong-willed.
Oh, yeah.
But if anybody can outwill them, it's probably you.
I don't know about that one. Especially since one is a judge in charge, and the other one is in charge of an entire coterie and an entire, line of people.
Well, positions like that don't always get into the nitty-gritty and down and dirty. There's a lot of pomp and circumstance that comes with it. From what I've heard in the past less than a week, you've been through a lot more than other people do in a lifetime. And look at you. Still standing. Still ready to face it all. So that's pretty strong-willed, wouldn't you?
I guess so. Thanks.
Gotta believe in yourself. Rest of us all do.
I hope so.
Rapture gives you a pat on the back. Nods off. If you need anything, I'm over there captaining the boat. I should probably take it back from Rasmussen. He looks a little, uncomfortable.
Never expected him to captain a boat.
Yeah, he kind of just was nearby. Thought, oh, hey, he likes plants, and this used to be a plant. Maybe he might like a boat. I don't think he likes the being on water aspect too much.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That too. Yeah, you better get to him then.
Is there anyone you'd like to speak to?
Before we get over.
Torleth kind of just looks around and see who's, around. And just notices Gem by herself. So, kind of just goes up to her and sees what she's up to.
She's kind of skulking almost, sort of just staring at where Crayon was. Sorry, I got jump scared by the rain. Staring at where Crayon was, just kind of focused on the horizon.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Gem, how you doing?
Oh, sorry. Hi.
Hey.
I didn't see you coming. I'm okay, I think.
Are you sure?
Most. No. But I don't want to bother you with it. You're about to go through a lot.
But that can wait. We're not there yet, so I just want to make sure you're okay. Gets my mind off it.
If you're sure, then. I guess I'm just. I know this is probably gonna sound weird, but I think I might be a little jealous of Praxis right now. She doesn't have to be here anymore. Not that I don't like being here with you all, it's just, she had a place waiting for her.
Right. You don't particularly have that luxury, do you?
No. No one in Lushta seemed to remember me when we went. I'm sure that's something he did. I don't want to go back to the circus. That'd basically be a death sentence, and I don't think I would have had a place on Crayon. I'd just be there if I had stayed. A small part of me wonders if I should have, but I don't know. It just didn't feel right,
Well, if when everything is said and done, you always have us to come, make a home in. I don't know where I'll end up. I doubt I'll be home. Maybe Baylor? I don't know. Probably not. And then he looks over to, Callisto and, not him either. And then looks to Scrungus and, oh god. None of us really have homes to go back to.
She kind of rests her elbows on the rail and rests her head in her hands.
I know what you're saying. Right now, the Lavender Fields is the closest thing we have to a home, and, well, I like it there, don't get me wrong. But it's not our home.
Yours.
Yeah. I guess I don't know where I belong.
When you don't know where you belong, you make yourself belong somewhere. Make it your own. I mean, I can't really relate because, God, my family is quite the big one. And so is, Scrongus's. Um, it's at that point, I know it's hard to do, but you make your own roots.
I tried. It didn't really work out.
Right.
But I appreciate the sentiment. I guess a small part of me still feels like an outsider here, even though I've known you all for so long. Maybe I'm not thinking right.
I totally get it though. It's hard to, see that you fit into a picture.
Yeah, I think you're right. Thank you for checking up on me. I really do appreciate it, even if I don't seem like it.
Yeah. Just know, all of us do care for each other, and that includes you. Callisto cares, Scrongus cares, Xavier cares, Raz cares, and Rapture cares as well.
I know. And I care about you all too. It's just starting conversations has never been my strong suit.
Me too. But sometimes you don't even need a conversation to connect with someone. Sometimes it just kind of happens.
I guess I have to learn how to happen? That's not a sentence. I'm not making words anymore.
Sometimes you just gotta let it happen and go with the flow.
Yeah. Then I guess until we get to Mount Marak, unless you have something to do. Do you wanna go with the flow? It sounds weird when I say it. I am
Do you wanna, I don't know, go do our thing with Xavier, the whole stretching thing and the whole doing acrobatic thing? Or something? Okay.
Yeah.
Just to,
That sounds like a good time.
yeah, just to, take our mind off things and be pretzels together.
I'm pretty good at being a pretzel.
Mm.
It's a little weird though, because I'm getting taller. I'm not used to it yet.
Yeah.
I guess we're both adjusting.
She very obviously tries to hide the fact that she looked at your leg when she said that.
Yeah, but I keep totally forgetting that I am quite, legless at the moment. But still,
Well,
leg is
they're
leg.
leg is leg, and I mean, if anything, it's probably more flexible now. Let's go stretch before I dig too deep.
Alright.
And she walks off awkwardly towards Xavier.
Hello.
Hello.
My name is Zivia. You know me.
I know you. Xavier?
Xavier Litchfield?
Parlez-vous français, Xavier?
What?
It's, I heard people in the Bright Vale speak like that. I don't know.
What?
I'm gonna turn myself into a pretzel. I'm pretzel jam.
Xavier was doing a very rare thing for Xavier in reading.
What? What you reading there, Xavier?
I was looking at maps.
Maps of what?
Just the different continents we've been to. Just marking where we've been. I used to go all around Bela with my parents, and we used to keep a little map of where we went. So I wanted to, I don't know, start keeping a map of everywhere that we went.
I think that's pretty cool.
I know I don't talk a lot about my past, but maybe it's if I ever wanna and kinda is looking at Kara, if I ever think that I could be worthy of awakening them, maybe I should start being true to myself. I don't know where to start exactly, you know?
I mean, anywhere is a good start, you know. Um, you've already changed so much within these, I don't know, 2 years. You're already acting true to yourself. You're not some, I'm Xavier Litchfield, I'm a heartless thief who only steals for the money and does stuff for the money. That's not you anymore.
I mean, never really was. It was. I just put it on to try and keep people at bay. I don't know. Other than you, it's been hard to let people get close. Because I was worried that, I don't know, they'd disappear one day, or they'd be gone.
Well, I hope you know that for me to disappear from you, I either have to die or, I don't know. Die, I guess. I'm not leaving you, Xavier. I haven't in, I don't know, 12 years from the moment I met you, and I don't plan on changing that ever.
I mean, yeah, I was pretty much a little shit for, the majority of that time, and you didn't go anywhere, and, I could say that the others haven't, but, other than Rasmusis, we're the only ones who grew up on the boat for the most part.
Yeah, that's weird to think of.
I mean, we're not even there anymore. For so many years, one of the closest things we all had to family was each other, or Ryland and Mathandi, and Mathandi was always distant. Ryland tried his best, but he was what? 8 years, 10 years older than us?
Yeah. It's hard to keep track of, what, 13 kids?
Yeah. Especially on a boat. Lucky that we all didn't just fall off and drown.
Well, you all kind of thought Cece did.
Yeah. Yeah, that was sure a thing that happened, but, I guess at least we found her again. Although...
And then we lost her again.
Yeah. But, for the most part, we've all made choices, and these are the ones that we gotta live with. I just hope we made the right ones.
Right. I was about to say, I hope that these are the right choices, and I'm not even gonna think what other choices were the right choices. Like if we said no to Rapture.
I mean,
where would we win now.
I gotta say, I was never really sold on the idea of killing the gods. That always seemed like something, I don't know, very dangerous and something that you probably should not try and do. I don't know, I heard about some kind of chain. I don't know, Callisto can probably talk about it better.
Yeah. I was never really sold on the idea because I thought we would just never get there. You know, plans sometimes just kind of go through the water, and I didn't know if Mathandi was that guy to keep through to his plan. But I guess he is for some reason. I still don't understand why, or honestly, I haven't cared for the past, I don't know, 5 years?
I mean, we all got our weapons, so I guess he followed through there.
Yeah, but who knows if this was the right thing for us to have in the first place.
Yeah, but if we never were on that boat, then you know, we wouldn't know each other. And I don't think I could imagine what my life would be like without you.
I don't even want to think that. Well, let's stop thinking about the what ifs and the but ifs and the who-ha
Yeah,
what.
all this sentimentality is making me a little nauseous, or maybe it was just Rasmus's boat skills.
Oh, don't dock the man too much. He tried his best.
Rasmus looks like a tree, just frozen in place.
He is A-posing in the corner. Too much for him.
Well, and Xavier holds out a hand. You ready to see your parents again?
No, but it's what has to be done. And he takes his hand.
The Exodus slowly begins to pull up to the plateau at the base of Mount Marak. I mean, it's a good, few hours walk from there, but you can see that what had been purple lava when you had last left, with the removal of Vulcan's lyre, the expansion of the spark that lied within, has started to subside and start to mix with fresh red lava, creating almost a pinkish hue to it. Magma lava, whatever the terminology is. And you can see...
It would be lava.
Yeah.
Magma's in the earth.
Yeah. You can see the smoke coming from the coterie, the flame elks that your coterie is known to ride occasionally are out and about. And the slow walk begins.
Jem really likes those elks.
Actually, I think I canonically finally know how they got there.
Yeah.
I will tell everybody that later.
Ooh.
Jem's never seen these elks before. Is there any way she can, I don't have my tablet on me, though. Well, I have a +5 to my animal handling. And I think I'm proficient, right?
They're not close enough for you to interact with.
Never mind. I thought I was gonna, make a friend, maybe get us a ride. See how it is.
They're being ridden by members of the coterie off in the distance.
I thought...
No, they're not wild.
I thought there were some wild ones. Never mind. I
They're
didn't say anything.
only wild in Rowandan.
Is Andrew's mother still here?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
She
she
lives?
kind of just lives here now.
amazing.
It's been, what, almost 2 years and she still lives here?
Yeah.
Why the fuck is Ash in the corner?
Shit, what?
Top right corner.
Is Ash still here? Is
Ash
Ash
is
with
gone
us in the
now.
room?
Fuck, open the peanut gallery again.
Peanut gallery. Where's Ash?
Ash is gone.
No!
Dear deleted.
Oh no. It's
As
Bring
you
Ash
were-
Ash
still
back.
with us
Let's
in the
get
room.
Nick in the room.
As you arrive back on the plateau, I don't know if any of you, other than Rasmesis, Torleth, Xavier, Moxie, what the fuck was that?
No, I did, yeah.
I've been here before. Sorry, I saw like something huge just flying
was my
around.
butt.
And after the bat incident that happened last night,
Ugh. Hold
I'm
on.
just gonna peek my head.
It was probably a moth.
Oh my god, Moth is back?
It's fine.
We're good. There's no bat.
No bats.
Standing right at the entrance of the coterie, basically waiting for you, Torleth's mothers, Tofflin and Janka. How do I zoom them? Tofflin. Janka. Just like Torleth did earlier, looks at the... My hearing is gone for a second. Looks at the non-existent watch. I wasn't expecting you for about... an hour?
Oh, yippee. You saw into the future and saw us coming. Oh, wow. Whatever. Hi.
Is everything alright?
Is everything alright?
Sorry, just that. Is everything alright? It's picturing Torleth doing that is so funny to me.
Anyways. He points to Moxie. He's like, so we're letting her back in, right? I know you've seen into your frivolous future and saw, oh, Moxie comes back for whatever reason. Oh no. You're gonna let her back in, right?
And Tofflin is looking for the words. As much as I would like to, I can't go back on the word there.
Why not? It's been like 14 years already. Can't you let it go?
Personally, I've let it go. But banishment is banishment. Can't just undo it.
You say that. But you're literally the leader. And you made it. My mom in Christ, you made the banishment. And now you're saying that you've made your peace with it, so you won't change it?
It's not that I've made my peace and can't change it, it's that if I were to start changing the laws as I saw fit, what happens when the next person takes over? And somebody who's banished prior, who's dangerous, gets let back in. Because
Dangerous.
of their attachments.
Like Alex? The one who I killed because you couldn't finish the job?
Janka is pretty upset, but Tofflin is expectant of the response. Yes. Like Alex.
Does the rest of the coterie know why Moxie was banished? For protecting her own little brother. And not for the man who ruined my life. And is probably done something much greater than, I don't know, experiment me and turn me into whatever I am now and gestures to his leg. And he looks to Janka. I guess I'm a little bit more like you now. Quite missing a leg, am I? And you can see Janka, you can't see, but Janka does not have her left leg.
Yeah.
Toraleth does not have his right leg.
I know you've been through a lot lately, but do we really need to fight about it?
Do we need to fight about it? What other way am I gonna get to you? Like... The only way I can see getting through you, with all that future sight and the laws cannot be changed, I could quite literally fight you guys right now. I think I could take both of you on my own. But I'm not gonna get to that right now. I want you to let my sister back in. Your daughter back in. Because she didn't do anything wrong. Oh no, she got quite a stuffle with her twin brother. Because her twin brother was literally experimenting me, bringing me to the brink of death every single night, which you guys did not prevent. You guys saw it and let it happen. Went right under your noses. Because why? Because it was supposed to happen. You wanted to keep that happening to your son. Do you know that your son experimented on his younger brother? Because you saw it happen. And you couldn't change it. And you wanted that to happen. You wanted that to happen.
We didn't want that to happen to you. If we step in and try and change things, there's no telling what will happen then. And you know that future sight can be lost if you attempt to change the way that things
Who
progress.
fucking cares about the future sight? It's bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. Just because you saw something doesn't mean it's gonna happen either way. I don't care if it was in the prophecy or whatever. All that matters is that your son suffered and you did nothing to prevent it. And when your eldest daughter had to get in the way because you weren't, I don't know, you weren't up to it because of whatever reason, you banish her for it. And that wasn't, maybe that wasn't even in the prophecy. You just did that because you said, oh, Moxie caught quite a stuffle with Alex. So we're gonna banish the both of them.
Couldn't change things no matter how much we wanted to. I couldn't tell Janka exactly what was happening. I couldn't tell anyone, and I know you couldn't either. In many situations, the future sight is both a blessing and a curse when you have to watch what happens to your family but can't step in.
Since I know you two won't help me, I'll talk to someone else. Maybe even a higher up maybe even the first future sightseer. Oh, maybe that will change things, but I surely doubt it. But I'm gonna do it anyways, because you guys won't fucking help me. And he goes into the direction of Mount Maroc.
Hofflin and Janka walk away together in a bit of a huff and let you all proceed. You've made this trek before. It's not a dangerous one. It's simply a long one. But after 2 hours of walking up the mountain, as I prep the music for the mountain. What? There we go. You eventually reach not the summit, but a basin containing a shrine to the first Tridron to have future sight, to the mother of the Tridrons, to the founder of the Maroc coterie. The shrine to Volcanicosia. For some reason, Moxie's not on this page.
I thought you were talking about Moxie the cat for a second.
Yeah, she's still up on screen. She's up on screen all the time, staring into our souls.
I know, I was like, where'd she, how could she have gone away? My back. Pain.
The heat surrounds you. Flecks of ash fly about like fallen snow and settle in a thin layer. Some flecks and embers land on your leg, catching for a moment before going out. Rasmesis is not happy up here.
Jem has flashbacks to the fire dog vortex and is also not happy up here.
It's a fairly high altitude. But you've been here before, Torleth. This is a place that you know, and at one point would visit as a young child.
Alright, I'll give the museum tour. This is the shrine to my patron. Yippee. I used to be able to talk to her from beyond her grave, from here. But sometimes, before I left, she just wouldn't show up, and then I wouldn't be able to talk to her ever again. It's a little different from talking to, just regular old dead people, I guess. The Tridrons set up a deal with Nokdar. That when certain Tridrons die, they get access to certain places. But not to everyone, just Tridrons for some reason. I don't know why they couldn't just do it for everyone. It would have been a lot easier, but to you guys, I will be talking to a wall, but don't think I'm that crazy yet. You can come up with me if you want. If not, you can stay here.
Callisto would like to go if he's allowed to.
Yes.
Jem will follow. And also say, if it makes you feel better, I think we're all a little crazy at this point.
Do what you need to do. We're here.
I may have much to learn about Toridran culture, but at the very least, I can offer you my protection.
Alright. I don't think anything too bad is gonna happen here. This is gonna be a talk with some old lady, so.
Old ladies are usually nice, I hope.
She is nice, but. And doesn't finish a sentence.
Panic.
Rasmesis, Rapture, and Moxie noticeably stay behind.
Actually, before Torleth goes up, he's gonna go up to Rapture. It's like, you can come as well if you wanted to.
Yeah, I've never been, the acrobatic type. Pretty clumsy my whole life. Jumping across lava rocks is something I deal in death, but I'd like to not deal in my death just yet, and I don't trust myself to not fall into lava.
Right, yeah.
And I mean, somebody's
maybe?
gotta stay with Rasmesis, right, Rasmesis? What? I just might burn.
Sorry,
Can Jem
Raz.
Can Jem make a pillow not a pillow, a pillar under Raz so he doesn't have to put his footsies on the hot coals? Just for standing, not even for crossing.
Let me pull up the little pillar and put Rasmesis on a little pedestal.
Yeah.
It has a specific word. What is it?
The Mises corner.
No, the
Pillar?
thing under a statue.
The
Pillar?
It's a cool word.
A dios?
I know what you're talking about because we heard it on Game Grumps.
We'll remember it eventually. Anyway, time to put Rasmesis on a little pillar.
Rasmus's pillar era.
I just don't want his little footsies to get hot.
Alright,
It's not Plinth, is it?
I think it might be Plinth.
Plinth?
Plinth.
Flynn?
Plinth. The heavy base supporting a statue or a vase. The lower square slab at the base of a column.
Plinth.
Plinth.
I've never heard that word.
Okay. So Dorleth gets to the middle of the shrine. This shrine was made by this patron's first son. His name is Tiberius. That Dorleth knows. No one really else knows. He's not going to explain. And he kind of just sighs and forms, a little fireball in his hand and starts. There are little candles surrounding where he's like standing, and starts lighting them. And he snuffs up his own flame. He sighs again, out of, shaking off any nerves he has. And he starts tapping his foot. He looks very impatient. Kanikoisia, you better pick up this time. And when he snuffs out his own flame with a clap of his hands, the candles snuff out on their own, and there's a wave of heat that everyone else feels. Before Torleth, everyone else sees a mound of lava just shoot up out of the shrine. But to Torleth, there stands the first Tridron saint, blessed by Gabram himself, the first wielder of Vulcan's lyre, Volcanicoisia of the Tridra. She looks totally palpable to him, but she is most definitely a ghost from the god house, the Ogdrenvi. She sighs and she flips the hair out of her face, and she has a kind and gentle smile on her face. You called? He sighs in relief. Earth Mother, I am in need of your assistance. It's about time you talked to your ancient grandmother, dear. What? Surprise! Related. I thought it's about time you let you know. Torleth claps his hands and just... wow. Amazing. Another family member. I kill one and then move on to the next. Okay. It's all part of the plan. I fucking get it. I'm sick of this future sight bullshit. I will ask for one prophecy, because I have no clue what the hell I'm going to do. What is your issue that you present to me, Earth Dancer? Alex is fucking dead. I killed him. And I want Moxie back home. And also, I have no clue what I want to do with this stupid liar. I need to know what to do. Volcanicoisia thinks for a moment. And she kind of taps her face. Well, here is what I have. And more lava starts to flow from that mound of lava that's standing in front of Torleth. And again, this is everything that the party can see, but that lava starts encroaching everyone else. That's also with Torleth. And the lava starts to pool at everyone's feet, but that lava does not burn them. It actually feels more like a warm bath. It's a warm, embracing feeling. And it starts to encroach everyone's ankles. And that's pretty much it. And then, to Torleth, Volcani's eyes open again, and they are pure white. If Torleth has ever seen before, which he totally has, it's the same iridescent glow that is of the Terracas. She begins to speak. Our Lord of Sorrows, lest not be the anger that you have weaponized be your black hole, son. Make peace out of the suffering endured, and in turn become our God-sent saint among men. Let revengeance be your armor and benevolence as your sword. I've seen the future time and time again, and now I pass it on to you, O Dancer of Earth. The river of rock and fire bends its will to you as you perform your concert. Ashes will intertwine and spark where the veins left dormant from magic misconstrued. The sparks rise to the heart of the Lord and will dance into the flickering flame, only to burn brighter than ever before. Only will the Lord himself break out of the habits of old, and then will the trial become to its end. Nay, Lord of Sorrows, your black hole sun is the awakening of the Firewalker, Saint of Tridron glory. The God-given instrument of Infernos and Volcanite will awaken with thee and will it in turn burn away the misery when flame and when earth unite. Your lament has finished its symphony, and time comes to recreate a new melody. The melody will forever evolve as new forces emerge to go against you. Use it, and may your soul burn bright white with the strength to overcome it. This is all I can tell. And you must live out your fate, for I, Organicosia of the Treasure once did. Open yourself to the flame, and may you find yourself whole. After a moment, the lava falls back to that mound, and the lava starts being in that hole again. Torleth takes a moment to take all of that in. He looks in her in confusion. Then back to the ground, in even an angrier confusion. And then slowly looks back up at her. What? Open yourself to the flame and may you find yourself. What the fuck do you mean by that? Well, Canny, still with her smiling self, she is not phased at all. When flame and earth unite. I just wanted one straightforward answer. Why would I even think you, of all people, would want to do that? Where does even this, and he flourishes Sylvain, the sword of Alex, fall into that? While Kenny Koisief smiles even harder, and she looks like she's going to laugh and shrug at him. And Torleth just lets out an aggravated scream of anger. And just, he is shaking. And it looks like his fingers are even catching on fire. And just, he doesn't know how to respond to any of this. It's not what he was looking for. He's just palpably angry. Okani Koisia puts a hand on Torleth's head like this is some kind of kid who, you know, is having a little temper tantrum. And you just need to think with this with a clear conscience, my hot-headed boy. I am sick of being the level-headed one. I just want things to be fixed. Her smile finally falls, and she looks to the party and her shoulders fall. She takes a moment and thinks to herself and kind of looks off into the sunset a little bit. And she talks into a much quieter voice. If he was here with you, things would be so much better for you, dear. This is the prophecy talked about to the nines. What are you talking about? And she raises a hand, and a wavering finger even. Listen well, boy. Go back down to the mountain and talk to your parents again. And you come to your own conclusions. And remember something very important on your person that will help bring your sister back to the coterie. That is more than what I should tell you. Torleth looks around and then looks back at the party. And when he turns back, Volcani Koisia is not there. Wow.
Did you get your answer?
Is that a good wow or a bad wow?
That's wow, I just wasted my fucking 2 hours coming up here.
Right.
I'm sorry.
I'm
What are
used
you
to
gonna
her.
do now?
I have one thing left to do. I guess. And Torleth just looks at the shrine again, kind of in a hand-waving motion, just bugger off. He's gonna go careening back down the mountain again, because, well, there's nothing left I can fucking do here. Not even gonna talk to anyone on the way down.
The 2 hours trip is shortened on the way down by the increased pace until you eventually arrive back down where they are waiting for you again.
One of these days I'm gonna catch you guys off guard. He's kind of...
Up to.
He's kind of out of breath because he was, you know, schmooving down the mountain. As I thought, Volcanic Koisia gave me a bullshit, riddly response. And I'm not surprised either. And you know what? I am sick of beating around the bush. I think I'm just gonna fight you two. And I think all of my problems will be solved. I think all of my problems will be solved if I just beat the shit out of you guys. And you know what? As I said before, I think I could do it. All by myself.
Enough! And Janka finally steps forward. You have spent all day slinging around insults and boistering about your abilities. If you would like that fight, it is not by yourself. It is all of you against us leaders. Do you understand?
I understand.
And if this is what you want so badly, and you are willing to risk your entire position, then if you win, fine. I will fight to have Moxie come back. But if you lose, then that is enough of this argument, that is enough of this whole... whatever you're on. You're done.
I'm done. I actually have one more thing up my sleeve. You don't need to fight for Moxie to come back. And Torleth, out of his back pocket, or back satchel, I must say, is a card. A card that Torleth got many episodes ago. I don't even know how many episodes ago he's had this.
I don't know the episode either.
It's probably episode 4 or 5.
Yeah.
My guess is 5.
Yeah.
So we're talking almost 70 episodes ago.
Yep. And this card. He didn't know what it was gonna do, or when he was gonna use it. But he thinks now is as good as any time. Because Alex is dead, and it doesn't matter whether he's banished or not, I'm going to rewrite history myself. And he just places the card on the ground.
What are you doing?
He kind of just looks at it again. I'm rewriting history. I am sick of everything has a plan. Everything is all according to plan. Not anymore. It's up to me what happens next within my story, in my life.
And what are you planning to do? Okay. This card, are you activating this card with the intention?
Yes.
At first, nothing seems to change. The only person who notices any actual change is yourself and Tofflin. Janka is no longer as upset. No one is staring at Moxie. As one little piece of history is shifted. Moxie Solvan is no longer banished. Her banishment is now a point in history that no longer happened. There are only 2 people aware of this fact, that anything has changed. And it is yourself and Tofflin, who now looks as upset as Janka did. Do you really think you can go around just doing stuff like that?
Yes. Absolutely. I am sick of all the laws. I am sick of all the plans. I'm running things my way. And if somehow I'm supposed to end up in your shoes, I'm gonna run things my way now. And guess what? To anyone else, this never happened. This ordeal, that Moxie was even banished, never even heard of. I'm talking, like, I don't know, I changed the way of history or something. I don't think I ever did that. I think you're the crazy one this time, Mom.
Janka is incredibly confused.
Maybe sometimes your future sight is faulty. I don't even know what you were talking about. Moxie has always been here.
If you think that you can just go around changing the way that time flows, someday you will find out the repercussions.
And I hope
For now,
I do.
For now, we'll give you what you wanted. You can fight us. You have until tomorrow to get ready. We'll see you then, Torleth.
See you then.
And Tofflin huffs off.
Ajanka's left behind. What was the argument?
Oh, nothing. Just a squabble between me and Mom that we've had for maybe 16 years. It fixed itself.
Kinda just touches her mouth. I feel like I taste metal.
Oh, it'll go away soon enough.
As she walks away, very confused now as well.
As soon as Janka walks away, everyone has noticed that Torleth has been shaking this entire encounter, and Torleth just collapses.
Oh God, sir, are you okay? Do you need help up?
He is unconscious.
Moxie, is there anything you can do about this?
I mean, yeah, of course there's things I can do. Fuck it! And she just pulls out some smelling salts and just shoves it right under Torleth's nose. This usually works. Come on, come on, come on!
Torleth sniffs it and just...
Sorry.
What was that?
Do you want the real answer, or do you want the shortened answer?
The one that doesn't make me, like, just sniffed up something dangerous.
Smelling salts? They wake you up when you go unconscious? As to what exactly it is, I don't think you want to know.
Okay, great.
Not deadly, just gross.
Torleth is still visibly shaking, like,
Is there anything you need?
I think I just need to lay down for a bit.
Okay,
I don't think I've ever done something so batshit crazy in my life.
is there some hut we could, like, go to?
We can carry you.
Scrungus slowly steps forward, his hands raised outwards and upwards. Don't waste your strength. You're going to need it. And kind of just scoops up Torleth.
You can see that, smiling off in the distance and waving at you very happily is Andrew's mom.
Oh.
Oh.
Let's go to her, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. As everybody piles into this little hut. Oh, it's been so long since I've seen all of you. Are you alright, Torleth? You looked sick.
I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
Sorry.
Uh,
Sorry. I think I smelled some of the salt. Sorry.
Just having a bit of an anxiety attack, I think, but I think I'm okay. And he kind of just retches in Scrunkus's hands.
I mean, what you did was really cool. You seemed so confident and powerful.
I don't think I'm ever gonna do that again.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I don't think I ever have the confidence to do that ever. It was impressive. Definitely impressive.
I am unfamiliar with Teridran warrior culture, but you showed initiative, Torleth.
It's a good word.
Unfortunately, your fight isn't over. You gotta make sure you rest up and get ready for... well, the thing you asked for.
I guess so.
Well, in the meantime, why don't you have some soup? And, I mean, I know your friend Rapture here. But who else have you brought along with you?
Moxie's always been here. She hasn't left, by the way. She's never, ever stepped foot out of this coterie, as 99% of the Tridrons here, has. I'm not crazy. This is...
I mean, she's only gone out to go help out down at the Star of Crayon.
Oh, yeah, that too. That's Genevieve.
We met before,
Yeah.
actually. It's been, a few years now. It's nice to see you well and that you've, found a new home.
I've been living here since, well, the car was destroyed.
Yeah.
Sorry we weren't able to do more when that happened.
Yeah. That's Callisto.
I also am. I remember you from a car again. Sorry for that.
That's Xavier. He's my boyfriend.
Remember him. Ate a lot of my soup last time.
Yeah. This is Rasmusus.
Didn't eat any of my soup last time.
This is Scrungus.
And when you say that, she freezes and puts her hands over her mouth. And you can see that she's starting to cry.
Oh. Sorry.
He's got a big bowl of soup and is going for a second one.
I have not eaten today as of yet. I can put back the soup if need be.
You can have as much soup as you want. And then she kind of like smacks the back of his hand with a ladle. Why did you never visit me? You and Andrew and Balder, you never came to visit me.
Scrungus freezes up for a long moment at the mention of Balder and almost spills some of the second bowl of soup that he's ladling.
I haven't even heard from any of you in over a year, let alone never gotten to see you. Me, your grandmother.
I'm sorry, I am confused. Grandmother? Scrungus has never heard. I have never heard.
You can see he starts to breathe a little quicker, but then takes a long, slow breath in and out.
Of course. As soon as Andrew left, tried to leave bits of home behind. He came to visit every so often, but never brought you to see me.
Scrungus slowly saddles across the tent and towards Rapture.
Rapture?
Yeah?
What's a grandmother?
It's your parents' parents.
Oh.
She's Andrew's mom, so your grandmother.
Oh. No,
He slowly turns back to face his grandmother. Kind of just starts hobbling towards her.
I am sorry. I never had the chance to meet you. I am Rungus. You are my grandmother. I'm sorry, I am very confused right now.
And she just, hugs you and holds you close. You can call me whatever you'd like. My name's Medea. And I'm just happy to finally have met you.
Medea. Okay, I can do that. Dad, Andrew, he's...
You see that Scrunga starts to hyperventilate a little bit again. He takes another deep breath in, deep breath out.
Andrew is fine. He is back at Lavender Fields. Dad's waiting there for me to come back.
Well, when you get back, you tell him that he should write to me. And that I'd like to see you again.
Of course, Grandma.
Scrungus stares down at the big bowl of soup that's slowly been getting colder over the course of this conversation. That's probably placed down next to him, and he kind of awkwardly shuffles over to it, picks it back up, and kind of glares at his reflection for probably a long minute, and kind of uncomfortably shifts in his position.
But Dad, Boulder, Dad gave his life to save me about a year ago now.
He takes a bit of a deeper breath in and kind of gently pounds his chest.
I swore to carry on Boulder's legacy. I'm sorry, but I'm sure he'd understand.
As he dips his finger in the soup, just kind of does that a few times over.
She takes you a whole new bowl and comes over and just holds your face and presses her forehead to yours in a tradition that you are used to and that she has seen many times. Well, to me, you seem just like him. I never got to fully know him, but you both seem to have a way with words. And you fill out his cloak well.
At the mention of his cloak, Scrungus kind of shimmies his shoulders and it falls a little closer around him.
Thank you, Medea. That's very nice of you to say.
At this, he kind of leans a little further in to the forehead touch.
I'm sorry, Grandma. I love you, Grandma.
And she is again crying. I love you too. I'm just glad we finally met. Have as much soup as you want. And all of you can stay in here as long as you'd like.
Thank you, Grandma.
And she probably just starts doting on him.
He.
The floor is open to any other pieces.
Callisto's just gonna check on Torleth again real quick. How is he doing?
He's like kind of like hunched over, like trying his, you know, when you're like almost like thinking you're gonna throw up, but you're so brave about it. That's him.
Right.
He's like sitting in the chair, like mouth covered, like tapping his foot, staring at the ground.
No one knows how brave I'm being about my tummy hurt. Either way, Callisto, like, comes over and, like, tries to, like, rub his back a little bit. I don't want to bother you too much, but I just want to make sure that you're doing okay. Let me know if you need anything, alright?
I don't know what came over me. I don't know why I lashed out like that.
I'm not gonna lie to you and say I'm not a little bit confused, but I think you did the right thing. I just want to make sure that this... And he, like, vaguely gestures to, like, the everything around him. I just want to make sure that this fight, or spar, or conflict that's gonna be happening tomorrow is something that you're ready for. I don't know much about Trident culture, but I can understand that they are probably more powerful than they make themselves out to be as leaders. And I just want to make sure that you're ready for that and that we are also ready to assist you in whatever way we can.
Right. To be a leader in Trident society, you do have to be quite the fighter. If you guys don't want to, you don't have to.
I will.
I
will. If you want me to.
I really just signed you all up for, you know, fighting the strongest coterie in coterie history.
I mean, all of us are divine wielders, awakened or not. That's a step up than what I can understand that you have here. I can't say that your two mothers also have divine weapons, right?
No. No.
And I mean... Solarflare's awake. Failthorn is awake. And it looks like we're on the route to get more of them awakened, so... I can't say that we're... I don't know, weak in that regard, right?
Right. I just feel like I was going headstrong into a situation and not really thinking of the repercussions. And I'm sorry for lashing out in front of you guys like that.
No need to apologize. I've done it many times before. Anger is an emotion that we try to shame, but we have to come to terms with. And sometimes it can, I don't know, leave us vulnerable, but I also believe that it is a weapon that we can use to make us stronger. And I think you and I are a lot alike in that. And he kind of, like, gives, like, a half-hearted smile, knowing that he's also had his fair share of outbursts and tantrums too. It's kind of just who he is, and he can understand that they can relate on that front. It's not necessarily a bad thing. And I'm always gonna champion the people that are strong enough to allow themselves to be that vulnerable. That might be a bit of a contradiction to some, but there is a strength there. There's a strength in being emotional, there's a strength in being vulnerable, and you have it. And I'm always gonna be at your side.
Torleth looks like he's about to start crying, but ultimately starts to look like he's gonna, dry heave again.
Yep.
Sorry.
No.
You step away from my side for just a moment to hand me that bucket.
Yep, I got you. And he hands him a bucket. I'll leave you alone, but just take what I say to heart.
Oh, trust me, I didn't, and even though if it doesn't seem like it right now, I really appreciate it, Callisto.
Work on getting yourself better. And, get some rest. I love you. You're my brother. And, I'll see you on the other side.
Love you too, brother.
Callisto just, like, nods, like, yeah, and then turns to walk away.
If it's okay with you,
He goes.
sorry.
I'm done.
If it's okay with you, Tyler, Jem's actually gonna walk up to Scrungus.
Yeah, go for it.
She
Scrungus
walks up
is probably slowly approaching his third or even fourth bowl of soup. But, in the midst of being doted on by his grandmother, Scrungus is receptive to being approached right now.
Jem kind of, almost sheepishly, like, walk up to him, almost trying to make herself look smaller. Rungus, I know this is gonna sound really silly once I say it out loud, but I'm sorry I never told you about your grandmother. I didn't know you when I met her, and then even after I put the pieces together of, that's Andrew's mom, I guess it never really clicked that that would make her your grandmother, and I'm sorry I didn't tell you.
Oh, it is quite okay, Genevieve. I'm just glad I finally got the chance to meet Grandma Medea. I'll make sure this isn't the last time I see her either. And next time I'll be here with Dad too. But you don't have to be sorry about anything.
I guess I can't help it. Just how I've been feeling recently, I guess, but I'm happy you have such a nice family. Medea was so kind when we met her before in a car, even though that was kind of a mess. I guess you never heard that story, because that was the first time. Well, you had made it back to the boat a bit before we did. when we went out and found Day.
At the mention of Day, Scrungus stares down at his soup bowl again. Just kinda... It's... okay. Hey, Chum?
Yes, Grungus?
I know I'm getting better acquainted with Grandma Nadia right now, but that doesn't mean that you aren't family too. Everyone here is my family. So... Scrungus motions to grab another bowl, stops, remembers that Gem doesn't eat, and just kind of slides her over an empty bowl as just like a gesture of good faith. Why don't you tell me about it?
She cracks up a bit, not out of like anxiety, but more just the overwhelming emotion of it all. And just kind of nods and sits next to him, sort of almost hugging the bowl as if it was a doll of some sort.
You really see me as family?
After everything that we've been through, you are everyone here. You are all my family. You, Toraleth, Callisto, Xavier. You are
Every.
all Scrungus. You are all my family.
That really means a lot, Scrungus. But I promised I'd tell you the story. So, back when we left to get Day, we went to this little town called Akar, and as she regales the story, a little awkward when she has to mention the fact that a cult attacked the town and how that went down, but happy to say how everyone turned out safe and ended up here, and becomes more comfortable the more she talks.
Probably around the time that she inevitably finishes telling her story, just for the sake of flavor, as Gem regales the tale to Scrungus. He is very, very carefully listening. You can tell that he's legitimately trying his best to to look like he's paying attention, and that he legitimately cares about what's being said, because he does at the end of the day.
That certainly is quite the story, Gem.
Yeah.
It seems like such a long time ago now. I miss them sometimes. No, we don't really talk about them anymore. And for good reason. But I don't know.
I know what you mean.
See, as he finishes speaking, he kind of slurps down the rest of the broth.
I should think of stories to share sometime. I wasn't around as long as everyone else was on the boat. I didn't grow up alongside all of you. And
you can see he kind of mumbles a little bit to himself.
I wasn't always the nicest or easiest to get along with. But I would like to make everyone here just as much a part of my life as I was to everyone else's when I showed up.
I feel even back then you were making progress. I don't forget what happened on Hatakai. I appreciate you being there for me, even if it ended poorly.
It's okay. I just want to keep people safe. Like Dad did. Like Dad does.
Well, I'm not a very good fighter, but if you'll be the sword, and she has Cryactum appear on her arm, I'll be the shield.
You can see Scrungus kind of lets out a low grumbly laugh at that.
Let's be each other's shields and keep our friends safe.
Yeah, I think I can do that.
He.
You can see he grabs at one of the empty bowls that he was drinking out of and offers it over to Jem.
More soup?
Yes, please.
She adds it to the stack. I like to think she's been stacking his empty bowl.
He.
I think that's a good place to end that off.
Yeah, that's so cute.
Right. And with that, I think it's a good place to cap session 2.
Yippee!
Today's raid will be the ever-loved Lua 404.
I was gonna say, they're just coming back from an LA trip, so let's go send them some love as they're probably tired.
Alright, thank you guys so much for joining us. Join us next week for the continuation of Torlef's little arc here. Thank you guys so much, and we will be back next week on the same time at the same channel. Have a good night. Bye.
Group yippee.
Bye bye.
Yippee! 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 Yippee!